Hi, it's Rob from Clearwater Safety. Now, as anybody who knows me will know, I can talk quite happily about me or about Clearwater or about whatever we do. But when I do these videos, they're all scripted, and therein lies the problem. As anybody who's ever watched It'll Be Alright on the Night Show will know, there's a disconnect between the eyes, the brain and the mouth. Quite simply, they just don't work together. So for the next 5 minutes, enjoy me being unable to read what I can see on the screen, being unable to click my fingers, and generally making an ass of myself. Enjoy. So in this series, we'll look at health and safety policies, what they are, why you need them. No, we won't. We'll look at the role of the competent person, health and safety policies. No, we won't. Come on, engage brain. A small case study for you. Man and his wife set up a small... No, didn't. We'll also look at health and safety within the construction industry, compliance with CDM 20,000. So let's face it, health and safety is very much like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. I personally prefer to think of it, oh, come along. Now, my first introduction to health and safety officers was on building sites in the late 1980s. At that sign, 2-1. My first introduction to health and safety as a thing, and they seem to have very little experience. That's bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Try that again. So my first experience. So when I look back at that time with now qualified eyes, I can see that in fact I was correct, and they seem to have very little. They knew nothing about. Oh, come on, read it. And importantly, it's there to protect anyone else who may be affected by that activity. Hello, I'm Rob Slater. Welcome back to the Clearwater. Let's try that again, dipshit. The Construction Design Management Regulations of 2015 require reasonable workplace temperatures for both indoor... No, that's bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Now, it has been proven that working outdoors... It has been proven that working outside in cold or hot... It has been shown that... No. When working outdoors, the weather or the temperature can have a serious impact on the worker's health if the risks come along. The weather or the temperature can also affect a worker's ability to keep safe. For example, when handling machinery, basically, no, that's bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. So why is thermal comfort important? Well, people think uncomfortably hot or cold are more likely to behave unsafely. Their ability to make decisions and or perform manual tasks deteriorates. Manual tasks. So why is thermal Let's move on to thermal comfort. Well, what is thermal comfort? Thermal comfort means taking into account a rage come along. And the time it takes that to click your fingers, well, let's try that bit again. And in the time it takes you to click your fingers, 2, 1, 1. And in the time, I'll click my fucking fingers now, 2, 1. And in the time, no, get it right, 2, 1. And in the time it takes to click your fingers, he's had an accident, and quite possibly a life-changing one. Yeah! Several years ago, the authorities at Wimbledon had to stop people sliding down the slope as Murray Mount. Several years ago, the authorities at Wimbledon had to stop people from sliding down the slope. Come on. The Construction Design and Management Regulations of 2015 require reasonable temperatures for indoor areas of construction sites. Now, whether the working area is outside, really? The Construction Design and Management Regulations, or CDM, require reasonable workplace temperatures for inside areas of construction sites. Now, where the working area is outside, as an employer, you must provide suitable perfection. I'm getting pissed off at this. Oh yeah, I am. Can't think why. I've been done the fucking thing twice this morning, was it 3 times?